Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Laura Linney and Jessica Hecht are back on Broadway in David Auburn's new play, Summer 1976, directed by Daniel Sullivan. And we're here on opening night at the Samuel J. Freeman Theater to catch up with the first nighters. Well, first of all, it is opening night, Barry. How excited are you tonight?
Completely over the moon thrilled. A wonderful commissioned new play by David Auburn, directed by his longtime colleague, Daniel Sullivan, and particularly Laura Linney and Jessica Hecht together on that stage. You can't ask for anything more. On a beautiful set designed by John Lee Beatty, who's done like a zillion shows for us. And it's also my last Broadway show at the Manhattan Theater Club. So it's a special and poignant night for me as well.
So this is a big year for you, right?
This is a big year. This is my 50th season of being the artistic director of the Manhattan Theater Club.
Well, first of all, congratulations on that. That is a really big number. What you and Barry have done with Manhattan Theater Club. I've watched it from the very beginning of where it all started.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Way back? Well, you would have started with me then in 1972, and it took me a couple of years to find Barry. But I hired him and he has been with me for 48 years, and it's been an amazing partnership and an amazing theater, hasn't it?
How did this play come about for you to write?
It's really transformed in rehearsal, which in a way that I didn't expect. I thought that I had sort of written these plays with monologues in them, and what it became is a dialogue. The whole show is really a conversation between them. So it grew into that relationship in a way that I had never really anticipated, and which I really love.
Now, being in the room with those two actresses, what was that like for you at the helm with Daniel Sullivan?
It was just pure pleasure. I mean, usually you worry about lots and lots of things going on in the production of a play. This one, I didn't have to worry about any of that. I had to worry about the script, but I knew everything else was going to be beautiful.
Oh, I'm crazy excited. I know absolutely nothing about it, except that it's two of the best actresses working these days, and ultimately that's why I go to theater.
Isn't that great? A new David Auburn play directed by Daniel Sullivan, starring Laura Linney and Jessica Hecht.
Yes, it's an embarrassment of riches. I'm very, very excited.
Well, we sure do love these two actresses, and we love David Auburn, and we love Dan Sullivan. How can we go wrong? And Manhattan Theater Club, of course. So
I think it's doomed.
How excited are you two to be here tonight?
Very excited. I mean, these two women, Laura Linney and Jessica Hecht, I mean, they're extraordinary. They're both friends, so we're just thrilled to see them both together on stage.
I've been on stage with both of them, and I'm gigantic fans of both of them, and we're like family. It's family for us.
Well, they're two of the finest actresses we have, and Dan Sullivan directing, and an Auburn play, so I think we're in good shape here.
And I came because the summer of 1976 was very big for me, so I'm expecting a lot. I hope they mention me, actually.
You'll have to wait and see, but was that the year you said, I'm going to become an actor?
It actually was.
Was it really?
Yeah. At the end of that summer was the first time I auditioned for a play.
Jessica is one of my dearest friends and one of my favorite artists, so the idea that I get to come, I'm a little playing hooky, but I'm excited to be here tonight to see her do anything. And Laura I've worked with, I love her. I mean, I'm excited to see the two of them tear it up.
How excited are the two of you to be here for Summer 1976?
I'm so excited. Both these performers are just amazing people that I know, and they're wonderful, they're fantastic, so I'm looking forward to seeing this play. I know nothing about it yet, but I can't wait.
Isn't that great to go to the theater? It's a brand new play. You just go and you go on a journey.
Exactly, and just who wouldn't want to go and see this whole team that's in Manhattan Theater Club, just wonderful work again, over and over again, and we're just, we're looking forward to it.
I love this theater, and I love those girls, and they're such wonderful actors, and I've worked with both the playwright and the director, so and Manhattan Theater Club is a huge home for me, so it's a gorgeous evening, and I'm psyched.
Oh my gosh, Dan Sullivan was one of my teachers in grad school, and my first year is when David Auburn won the Tony and the Pulitzer for Proof, and so being able to, and that was in Illinois, so being front row center for this opening, it feels like a full circle moment. And then it's actually retiring from my alma mater this year, so I'm just so happy to celebrate them all.
How excited are you to be here tonight for summer of 1976?
I cannot wait. I love both these actresses. I've never worked with Jessica, but I have worked with Laura.
Yeah.
And I love Dan Sullivan, and I love this writer. So I'm really looking forward to it. I saw Goodnight Oscar last night at a brand new play, which I loved, which is fantastic. And to see and then to New York tomorrow night. This is what New York is about, and that's why it's the greatest city in the world.
Yeah. No, it's like your career started here really at MTC, didn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
So it must be so great. I mean, just talk about what this home of MTC has meant to you.
It's such an unusual thing for a playwright, especially in the 21st century, to have a home where you can return time after time, work with many of the same people, and have a kind of consistency in a career that otherwise is very up and down and very uncertain. So it's a real life preserver in a lot of ways.
You know, what's great is this city has so much talent in it. And so many wonderfully talented people have found their way to us repeatedly, and so many new people appear every year. So that's what keeps us all feeling vital and remembering the excitement of live theater.